Hey planner friends, I'm so excited to be here with you again today. I don't even know what to say. We are already through quarter one. Like quarter one ends in like next week. I think that's crazy. I don't know if a lot of people are even thinking about quarters right now since all the craziness is going on. You're probably going to hear kids and husbands screaming in the background because they're playing video games. It is like 9:13. I'm videoing a video for you, or I'm filming a video for you. Like, this is crazy. Our schedules are a bit all over the place, but you know what? We've kind of just went with as long as things are kind of getting done, everybody's going through some crazy stuff. So today I wanted to definitely show you guys where my planner has been going or how it's been going and how things have changed in the last 3 months. I think that it really takes you a decent amount of time to really hone in on what you're needing after the first of the year. Sometimes people definitely know how they want things done and they just carry that process on from month to month to month or year to year. This year I changed to the EC inserts. So I changed to the vertical EC inserts because I just thought they were aesthetically more pleasing in my eye. But I put them on HP discs. So I know that was like a huge thing that people were like, oh my God, I never even thought about that. But yeah, definitely I put them on the HP discs. And guys, I'm not looking back. The only reason this week I thought maybe of changing my ways a little bit is because of the craziness. I thought about pulling out the horizontal just because I need more lists. I want more space to journal, more space for like my writing again, and I don't need it so functional right now. It really is a memory keeper at this point and maybe a couple of to-do things. So I am going to flip the camera top down, show you all of the things that I'm doing. Right now, I am going to leave my fitness planner in here. It's not getting used, unfortunately. It really wasn't getting used before the COVID thing. And right now, it's not going to get used during this time. I am planning on getting back into maybe some running outside. It is supposed to be 50 degrees all next week. Please, please, Michigan. And we need some good weather around here. We need a little bit of upside. But I'm going to show you right now how, because I'm Frankenplanned, how I am at the end of the 3 months. So I am going to take out January and February and put April and May in. So let's flip you guys over and let's get started. Okay, so here we are. As you can see, I have not changed the cover, though I think it is time for a change. I love this color. It's lasted me, or cover. It's lasted me 3 months. I'm not sure exactly which cover I'm going to. I don't have one in mind. And I believe all of my other stylish planner ones are Christmas. And really there's no room in the budget at all at this point. But if you go use my link below to the stylish planners, I can definitely get some credits. Just joking. No, but that code, that link down there is always there for you guys because I absolutely adore her covers and all of her stuff is gorgeous. So always check her out. Okay, so one thing that I do want to change in my planner for quarter two is I would like to get a folder, or I would like to get some type of folder system here because I do all the time put my kits that I'm working on and last week's kits and this week's kits and next week's kits in the front of my planner, and I definitely need that. So that is one thing I am going to be looking for. This is just extra paper that shouldn't really even be there. I do have a couple of random things in here that I do want to clean up with you guys today. It does sometimes just take you going through your planner and, just seeing what has worked for you and what hasn't. And I do like to do that about every quarter. So here we are. I don't use this page for anything. But it needs to be in here because I certainly do use, oh, hold on, a couple of sticky notes that need to be taken out. As you can see, I definitely use my future log. Now, hopefully my month of April doesn't, my month of April actually might get a ton of whiteout, actually May also, with all of this craziness. It's okay. If anything, I might need to find an insert and redo this depending on how much craziness does get canceled. Now, I didn't go through the month of March and take out anything, but anything from, I believe, here down was canceled. I'm not going to do that. I am probably going to go through and maybe put a sticky note over everything now, and or maybe a colorful box and just put COVID, everything canceled, so that it is a memory keeper type thing. We do know what we did and didn't do, but for the most part, I do I use these things like crazy. As you can see, I have everything all the way until December and all that kind of, well, actually until October, but hopefully these don't all get canceled. Okay, one huge thing that did not get used that I'm still kind of sad about, that I didn't take the time to do, was my resolutions and my goals and all of this kind of stuff. I just never did it. I was kind of in a bad headspace in the beginning, and I couldn't bring myself to do it, unfortunately. Now, I am going to go through her inserts, and I do believe that she breaks them down into quarterlies, or there's another insert that I might be able to get from her. Or maybe I'll just do it from now because I do feel a little bit more inspired, or I have a lot more time on my hands at this point, and go through and do this. So I am going to leave it for now, but this will probably be one thing that I take out. So this is also going to be, obviously, as you've seen from the thumbnail, a flip through of the entire quarter. I do have flip throughs of just January and just February. Did I even? Yes, enough February. And obviously this will be for March. So I do not use these 2 pages. Still have not found a way to use these correctly. Maybe one day. Here's the monthly. I'm going to go through these pretty quickly because I've already done these on other videos. If you want more in depth, definitely go down there. And all of those kits, I will link those 2 videos up here for you guys here momentarily. So anyways, first week of January. Love this kit. This is our kit. Another one of our newer kits. Love this kit also. One thing I am loving, I have been so consistent in this planner. I think there's one week in here that I did not do from our Jamaica trip, and I just have not gotten to it. Maybe over the course of the next 3 weeks, I will get to it and memory plan on it. So, but I just have not yet. But love, love, love. Into February, again, I don't even have anything for these pages. If you ever have great ideas, definitely link them below and I'll get to them. My February that I never did put February on, but all of this was all filled out. I definitely have been using these. I'm super excited. I just don't know what I'm going to do for this monthly with everything that we don't have planned at this point. I don't know if I want to go through and put the plans on there and have to cancel everything. I'm not sure. So let me know in the comments below what you are kind of doing for your April monthly. I'm going to be doing that probably tomorrow or the next day. So loving this. I loved these colors, guys. I absolutely love these colors, everything about this. But this is where my son ended up starting to get sick. It was just a spiral. Chrissy Ann Designs, always crowd favorites. Ooh, I have an order coming from Chrissy Ann Designs soon. $2 Tuesday. Valentine's Day. Again, my son was pretty sick and I just needed a Monday thing because I hadn't gotten to this on that Monday morning. But love all of these. This was the week before I went to Jamaica. So anytime I do one of these, I just pop it in that week. It is just, like I said, a memory keeper that I will put in to wherever I'm storing these. That's my next thing I will kind of, go through with you guys. You can see that like I put ice days if we have no school on a random day, all that kind of stuff. So as much as I memory plan on the side, I also jot down things in here because sometimes I get a couple days behind on my memory planning. So I like to go back and be able to do all of that. Here's where I left for my trip to Jamaica. Thank goodness we left this week and not waited one more week because we would have probably not even went. So, oh gosh. Anyways, but I never did get to these 2 days. And here is where you will see the first week of March. Oh, no, we're going to go through a monthly first. This is our monthly. This is about as far as we got. This was our last practice, and I'm sorry, this was our last practice. We never got any further, so I ended up not putting things in here because I wasn't even sure about other baseball practices. And I'm kind of glad that I didn't, or I would have been canceling everything. So I am going to go back and memory plan where like school shut down, all that kind of stuff. Here probably in the next 2 or 3 days, especially since I'm finishing up. Maybe I'll include that in the April setup, where I go back and do that and move on. So this is the week that I was talking about that I didn't. This is my only week I have not done so far. So I'm pretty happy with myself on that front. This week we ended up having a few warmer days. So it definitely started getting us into the spring thought process, and my kids had a bunch of half days, so this was a pretty laid back week. The week we came back from our vacation, we probably needed it anyways, and then obviously this was the start of all of the craziness that has happened, and this is another one of our new releases, and you can see that I have been definitely memory planning and just using the space in my planner. I did a whole video on things you can do to use your planner in these crazy times. And you will see that this week, or last week, though I did get it decorated, I just didn't use it as much as I thought I was going to use it, unfortunately. This was a tough week for our family. We had much of bad news come down, come down on us. And we are bouncing back. So, and then we are on this next week, which I haven't even gotten to at this point because we're not quite there yet. I'm filming this on right here. So we're not there yet, but that will get done. I have a kit all set out for it. We're going to get back to it. It's okay. I will go back and I will fill this part in. It's no big deal. We are all adjusting to life at this point. So for my Frankenplanner, I keep in 3 months at a time. So March is going to stay in. Now, I had a thought process of putting everything back in the ERIN CONDREN binder. And as I just was going through that, because that was my first line of thought, was that's going to be perfect. I'll just put everything back in. Even if there's a couple of tears on these, it'll be all okay. The problem is these. Things like this that I've stuck in my planner are not going to go in the ERIN CONDREN. So, unfortunately, I am going to take these out and I will find new rings. Maybe, actually, what I should be doing is leaving these on the rings and changing the rings for my actual planner. But I have not found metal gold rings yet that I want to buy because I don't want to spend a fortune on them, and now I really have no budget for them. But maybe if I can find them. I accidentally bought on that Murray Curry site, I accidentally bought classic ones. Oh, maybe I could just still use them. That's what I will do. There you go. So I didn't know what I was going to do with them, but I found metal classic gold rings, and I'm going to keep those together as much as I possibly can so I can just put those on those rings, and that is what I will do with that. So I had a lot of questions in my setting them up, like my 2020 planner setup, on how I did this, and oh my gosh, that must have been so time consuming. So I just want to kind of show you guys how it's not really all that time consuming. So I am going to take April and May, because I always keep 1 month in there from behind. And yes, the ERIN CONDREN paper is thicker. So you really can only do like 2 sheets at a time, but as you can see, I'm only doing 2 months at a time. So honestly, it's not that bad. Now you do have to line it up. I think I just kind of lined it up. Yeah, I was gonna say, I just kind of lined it up in here. As you can see, I kind of just left a little on the top and a little, can you see that? I gotta get it in the light. Little on the bottom, and just try to line it up as best as I can in these. And there we go. I mean, it's pretty easy as that. Some of them match up, some of them don't. Again, like I mentioned in all of my videos at the beginning of the year, I'm really not that concerned about all of the holes on the edges. I get more concerned about the pages kind of lining up more. And you'll see, like, they'll be a little off, but it's no big deal. So I'm going to do this real quick, and I'll get right back to you. All right, there we have it. It literally took me probably 1.5 minutes to do 2 months. And like I said, yes, would it be ever time consuming? And I mean, they're pretty much right on the dot for every one of them. And I was just eyeballing it. I really wasn't using no measurements or anything. I mean, you can see that they're pretty much all right on the dot. Could it be very time consuming if you're doing the whole planner? Yeah. But I mean, I just did 2 months and 1.5 minutes. I really couldn't see it taking you more than 10 minutes, honestly, to do the whole thing. So if you're looking to do the whole planner. Beautiful. And there you go. There you have it. April. So the end of March into April, and then May is all in here. So super excited to have the next couple of months in here and get planning and all that big jazz. Okay, so moving on from the catch-all part of my planner, as you guys know, I have a catch-all, my fitness, and my fitness has my meal planning, and then I have my budget planner and my social media planner all in one. So that is what I got there. I just still have a few meal plans things. I haven't been really using these, honestly, to tell you I have so many of these. I've been using these more. I'll like cross out the meal plan and put something else in there. Just really haven't been using it. One thing I did add after 2020 is a year in pixels for working out. Oh, is this going to take a hit? I need to start working out again. But it is what it is. I was doing so well too, guys. I was doing so good. So it is what it is. And I was doing very well up until my gym shut down. I was still going even if my gym was open. So it is what it is. This is another thing that I've added too, because I was not doing the meal planning at the beginning of, I did do it at the beginning of 2020, but in my 2020 setup, this was not in here. So I put a cheat sheet of dinner ideas in here to help me in doing all of my meal planning. Something that has completely changed my life. I think I will forever do this. I don't know when maybe when I don't have kids anymore. You'll see that I've been just doing this. Very simple, very easy. The only thing I would change, or I might change, is I've been decorating I have been designing a few different monthly kits, and I need to test them, so I might start using them just for that purpose only. You'll see. As for the fitness planner, not gonna lie, guys, it never went very well. I mean, I did some weeks, but as you can see, like, it just didn't go. So I'm gonna keep it in here. I think in February. Yeah, I didn't even put the inserts in here for February. I don't know. As much as I would love a fitness planner, I don't know. Now, unfortunately, I am going to have to quit my gym for a period of time. So this might come back. I'm not dismissing it. It might come back. This might come back. But the meal planning part of this is going absolutely amazing. So one thing I am going to do is I'm going to move this, because this is my meal planning divider. I am going to put this here, because it has started to confuse me a little bit. I'm going to put that here, and I am just going to be using the monthlies for my monthly meal planning. I am, for right now, it just doesn't take up much space. So I am for now going to keep these in here because it does give me ideas on what to use further. This part of my planner is probably going to become more used than ever. We are going to be on a very, very strict budget after all of this goes down. Mainly because we're going to be just trying to survive on unemployment and hopefully get new jobs and all that kind of stuff. So this is going to be more important than ever. So definitely be on the lookout for April's. But as you can see, I didn't use it. I tried to use it the one week to Jamaica. That didn't work either. Guys, I tried. Some things just don't work. Some things do. And I'm more than happy to let you know when it does and doesn't work. So, but I'll keep these in there and I'll redate and all that kind of stuff. Okay. Oh, other thing you've been seeing me just swap by. I did get these clear dividers for the top. I have not labeled them. As you can see, I have not labeled them. Mainly because I'm so darn indecisive. Like this one. I don't even know what I really have this one here for. Maybe it was to say my meal plan. I don't really know. I don't know what that one was there for. So we're going to jump past that one. So you guys can see, I was doing it at some points. So, but I am going to take all of these out of here. This, I didn't even know I had all of these in here. This is like clunking, and my planner right now is very full. So we are going to take these out of here. Guys, if something's not working for you, it's okay. You can always go back to it. So take it out. If it's clunking up your thing, just take them out, put them in a folder. You never know. You might need them later. So I'm going to take that out of there. Oh, do you feel so much lighter, planner? Okay. The next part, the newest addition to my planner has been the budget planner. I have the actual Happy Planner budget planner. I used it for the first month, or the first like sub month, I guess I should say. You're going to see it, and it just didn't work out. Yes, I have tabs on the side, and yes, I'm going to have tabs up top. I don't know yet what I like better. I definitely use the top ones the most though. So I might be getting rid of these, but I might not be. Who knows? Who knows? This is something I can get rid of. So we are done with that. See, and this just doesn't go together, but it is okay. But this has been like my prize and possession lately. I am loving my budget planner. It is working so well. Well, it was working so well. The actual Happy Planner budget planner was not working. I felt like I was just writing down things. So I did switch over to more of a ERIN CONDREN monthly deluxe, where I'm just using like the Happy Planner notes and using the stickers. But I am still trying to use part of the Happy Planner budget so that I can help you Happy Planners and all that kind of stuff. So you can see there's tons of work in here, guys. Absolutely tons of work in here. But this is that first month that this just didn't quite work out for me. I even copied the Happy Planner because I knew that I might need more. If this did work for me, I would need more of these weeklies, and that didn't work. Okay, so this was like my mock month to see if I could do it and if I knew what I was doing. So the month of March, because, you know, March was the best month in the world to start a budget when when the nation goes into a pandemic and your husband loses his job and I can't work. So, we're going to figure it out, guys. We're going to figure all this out. This part will be other than my meal planning, actually this part's probably going to be the most used out of my whole planner. But I have been loving this, guys. I've been loving all the colors. I mean, if you're going to be doing a budget planner, definitely get bright colors. But probably shouldn't show that part. We'll cover that up. Anyways, so you'll see here again that I just used one of those filler papers. At least I'm using all of the filler paper that I have and doing all of the budgeting stuff. So definitely check out those videos, all the weekly check-ins, which I need to do now, and debt trackers and all that kind of stuff. So I will be adding more filler paper in here. Actually, I think I have the filler paper. I think I put it at the back. So I did just shove this at the back when I wasn't sure. So what I am going to do is move this. Okay, we're just going to do it into here. Perfect. And there we go. I'll probably add more too because I will need a few sheets of that every month. Perfect. All right, so that set is all done. All right, the next part of my planner that never gets used. Chores. Guys, I wanted to do this so bad. I'm going to leave it in here for a second, but I'm going to be changing all of this. I am going to make... especially now that we're home all day, every day. I want to make a spring cleaning list, which let me know if you want to see more of that in the comments below, and all that kind of stuff. But I'm going to leave this here because it does give me ideas and all that kind of stuff, but I don't know. That never got used. I'm really bad about all that kind of stuff. My kids do chores. I don't know. All right, on to the last part of my planner, which is the social media. I also am thinking about putting like stickers on this. I don't really know though, to like say it's like social media down here too. I don't know. I would like those pretty dividers that like the TNs have, but I don't know. Anyways, I filled this completely out for as much information as I had. I ended up doing, this isn't, I need to relabel these. I ended up doing my Kay's Photography Facebook, my Plan with Kay Facebook. Oh, you know what? Instagram followers are hard to track going backwards. I just put the end total at the end of the year. You can't find, if you know how to find that information, let me know. I can't find that information, but that is both for my Plan with Kay and my Kay's Photography Instagram. And then when I started in YouTube, like when I made the account somewhere around in here. But when I actually started posting in July and tracking all of that into 2020, and I have been keeping track of it ever since, every single month. So I'm super excited about that and I love watching all the progress. I believe you guys have seen this before in my 2020 setup. I really haven't added too much. The biggest thing, as you can see, in January, I was trying to figure it all out. I made all these lines. It was like really busy. I couldn't see what I was supposed to be doing. So in February, I changed over to Alex Marie. Is that her? Yeah, Alex Marie Designs. Her lined monthly. Oh, I love it. Plus the 32-pound paper is just so smooth. Anyways, this has been working for me. So we did February, and you will see March. It's just how her stuff prints out too, so don't worry about that. Anyways, March, going into March, spoiler alert, if you don't want to know what's coming up, don't look. And I will be printing out all of those for April. And I'll probably be printing out like April and May. Something that has worked and not worked is this YouTube planner. I figured out that there's some things I need for it, like that video I needed and this video, like to write down ideas. I haven't needed it too much. Most of the time, I'm just a fly by the seat kind of pants video maker. I don't like script my videos in any ways. This is here for no reason. It's like a notes section. I don't script my videos in any way. So I want to be authentic. I want to give you exactly what my like thought process is. So I haven't been using those that much, but I'm going to keep those in there mainly because there's some videos that I need to just jot some notes down for. I just want to thank you guys so much for being here and tuning into my video. Definitely, if you are new here, hit that subscribe button. And if you love this comment, give me a thumbs up. I would so appreciate it. Remember, in this time of need, the easiest thing you can do to help creators and small businesses and self-employed people like myself is just watch the videos. That is the easiest $0 thing that you can do to help support us. Thank you again so much, and I will see you in the next one.